I don't think we really started the game out so great, but we finished big time. We struggled. We were playing into their scheme where we were shooting, missing mid-range jumpers, and then they came down and they built the lead. But it's credit to our kids that we didn't quit and we continued to fight. And, we just battled to get this win. It was ugly, but it doesn't matter because in the column it's going to be a W.
What did they do in the first quarter that they shot 83%?
Well, they were taking the ball to the rack, and they were getting up some high percentage shots because we just weren't really big step, and there was no help, or the screen was at the foul line. It was kind of too late to get any help. So, we made a little bit of adjustment, but, I'm just glad our kids stuck with it and didn't quit. And, it wasn't pretty, but we just needed to get it done.
I was going to ask, what was that adjustment? Because 25%, 31%, 35% in the preceding quarters for the Seahawks.
We just started chipping away at the lead, and once we score, we start playing really good defense, and they know it. That's what they do. We just started getting some things to fall, and once we saw the lead getting cut, then it gave us life, and we tried everything. We threw the kitchen sink on defense, whether it was Badger full court, we tried green, we tried to sag, we tried to go under screens, we tried to switch with everybody, and we just kept on just trying to wear them down, and it just rolled our way tonight. That's really what it was.
Alexis, you were a little bit of a spark plug to help your team get back and start cutting into that deficit. What was your mindset? You made some big threes and tied a career high with 18 points.
My mindset was just to stay poised. Coach gave me a heat check earlier this week, and I'm not talking about a shot heat check. So I know I had to come in here and do my job and just do it at the best of my ability.
For you, Jayla, a double-double, 24 points, 10 rebounds. It looked a little bit tough, not from the shots that didn't go in, but from the physicality of the Seahawks defense.
Yeah, they were really tough. They were really aggressive, but when you just stay the course and do your job, it almost falls in your hand. As far as the game, just trust the coach, do your job, and it'll all come to you.
What was there a light bulb moment, if you will, at any point during the game for you to say, oh, wait, hang on, we figured this out, we got it, and just a matter of time?
Honestly, I think just coming out of halftime, we knew that we was chipping it back before halftime. We knew what we could do. We knew that all we had to do was stay the course and play our game, and that we could come back easily. So I'll say coming out of halftime, we just was focused on chipping back slowly. Slowly as possible and get it back.
The points off turnovers really made a difference for you guys as well. As a team, 14 steals. What's the mentality for that for you guys?
That's our identity. Like, that's who we are. Like, we go hard. We go hard for practice in this. Like, this is what we live for.
Another big one, they're all big ones at this point, but another big one on Sunday against Elon. Coach, do you want to talk a little bit about the upcoming match?
Yeah, we really haven't looked much at Elon. It'll be tonight and tomorrow. Obviously the scout is done, but, we'll go over their scheme tomorrow, and, these kids know what they have to do, and they have a really decent freshman that probably could be freshman of the year, so we have to make sure we contain her and again with the boards and, just hit our shots. We started out so slow. I don't know if that 1 hour difference hurt us today or what, but, we just can't have a slow start because when we hit our shots, then we're ready to go. When we struggle offensively, then we start struggling all over the court. But, hats off to our kids because they really had a great week. They've really been working hard. We've been pushing them, conditioning them, so when we get in these overtime games, we weren't tired. Our kids were doing it. Obviously, the bright lights with the free throws, it's just, we're young. These guys are still young players. Everybody that was up at that free throw line that missed, with the exception of Jada, are still, freshmen and sophomores when you look at how much they really played. So it's just a matter of us resting tonight, regrouping tomorrow, and then Sunday is going to be a really big crowd with women and girls in sports. And, we're doing some nice stuff up in the mezzanine where there's Pop-A-Shot. All the women's sports are going to be here representing, and, it's really great for women in sports.